event in higher education. Welcome to IAUP Central Asia Regional Conference 2026.
Welcome to Almaty, welcome to Kazakhstan, and welcome to Central Asia. Because for the first time in the history of the International Association of University Presidents, our regional conference is being held here in our part of the world. When I founded, that was then a small management school in Almaty in 1988 that fit inside a single rented room. I could not have imagined it that one day the presidents and rectors of universities from the fifth conference contents would gather in my hometown to discuss the future of global higher education. Central Asia's universities are no longer content to simply follow global trends. We want to shape them. We want to contribute to global research agendas on sustainability, on AI, on economic and societal impact, and inclusive development. We want our pedagogical innovations that are rooted in our nomadic philosophy.
To Almaty, we are sending a clear message. This region matters, and its voice belongs to the global table of higher education leadership. Our next 2 days, we will explore our university can drive transformation, embrace innovation, and respond to the needs of their society. But conferences like this are not only about listening, they are about connecting. They are about sharing challenges and solutions, and they are about building partnership that will last long after leave this room.
Almaty Management University is a good example of this. Hosting the first AIUP regional conference in Kazakhstan, it's not just symbolic, it reflects what an entrepreneurial university actually does. It builds the ecosystem around it. I call on everyone in this room, use these 3 days to move beyond alignment on principles. Leave Almaty with specific commitments, with specific partnerships, new friends, joint research agendas, shared accreditation frameworks, concrete pathways for student and faculty mobility across Central Asia and beyond. The region is ready. There's a lot of dynamics. The institutions are ready. We are watching, and we're ready to support what emerges. Thank you very much, Almaty Management University. Thank you very much, AIUP Management, for being with us in Kazakhstan. We're looking forward to new partnerships. We're looking forward to new friendships. And best of luck and Godspeed for today's conference.
This conference brings together global higher education leaders to discuss the future of universities, innovation, and global collaborations.
So, our plenary session sets the intellectual tone for the IAUP Central Asia Regional Conference 2026 by bringing together policymakers, accreditors, and university leaders to examine what it truly means for a university to be impact-driven in today's world.
So first of all, I must need to say that this is the time the education sector need to involve directly with the industry, because the classroom-based education need to change. As Central Asia has a good opportunity due to cause of the location, due to cause of the environment, due to cause of the beauty of the nature, and at the same time you have a lot of the neighboring country, each other can connect it very professionally and prove your leadership quality. So I should say that these sorts of networking, partnering with the university, mobility, faculty exchange, everything need to be adapted as much as possible to make your leadership quality as high as possible.
You know, it's very important. The IAUP is one of the largest platforms, all the global. So the first time to the organize of the conference in Central Asia, in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, in AlmaU University. So I think it is a very important message because education is changing a lot, and I think this emerging region as Central Asia and even of the Kazakhstan is got for the great opportunity. I think it even is like education, higher education platform and higher education international conference is a great opportunity for the connected people, connecting mind, and even here in Kazakhstan, the connecting of the crossroads. So it's a really what is the future of the university, so many challenge, the mega trends, is even about the climate changing, the technological singularity.
Several things stand out, in the first two interventions. Number one is that we go back to the previous presentation, the keynote, and it's my understanding that when we talk about mission-driven universities, not all missions are the same. Therefore, the way in which you're going to try to see how well they're doing is going to be contingent upon whether they are a teaching-focused institution, a research-intensive institution, an institution or an institute that is more for the production or generation of knowledge.
Сегодняшняя конференция, она затрагивает очень интересные темы. Это вопрос аккредитации вузов, какова роль университетов будущего, как университеты должны меняться в будущем. Вот эти все тематики обсуждаются ведущими экспертами из разных областей образования. Это со стороны государственных органов, регуляторов, со стороны международных аккредитагентств и со стороны ректоров других вузов, членов этой международной организации. И это дает во время обсуждения, какова должен меняться университетское образование. Если мы
skill. It's not you are born with. It's not what is in your DNA because of this, because of this. It's something you should build in yourself during long time of practice. And question is, we should ask in universities and entrepreneurial, that we really should create entrepreneurs with leadership, but skills, it's a practice of creating. And this is what we're missing, you see, what we're talking about curriculum. For me, entrepreneurial universities, it should be kind of, if you are 17, 18, it's like kind of your first job. Yeah, you're paying for that. But it's your first job, you come to society, to team, and you're starting to learn and, like being as a man, as a woman, as a leader, all things starting to be, like shaping and transforming in yourself, but during real sport practice.
Seoul Cyber University is a very young university, founded in 2000. We have only 25 years old. But the Seoul Cyber University actually changed the history of higher education in Korea and I think in the world, because we introduced technology and also we incorporated technology. These days we operate integrating AI into the classroom, AI tutors, AI advisors, AI platform, so personalized AI analytics they provide to the students so they can check their outcomes and they effectively learn, so they also apply their the knowledge into a real-world problem.
Because one of the premises of our work was that we are facing a tremendous challenge of AI confronting universities, and universities forced to rethink their purpose. And our assumption and our premise of the book was that many of these ways to reinvent universities will not come from first year. They will not come from established institutions with large endowment, with a lot of public support. They will come from regions that maybe are less resource endowed, but are very creative, that are very actively developing, that have this human potential, that have creativity to rethink the model of university, that have alternative epistemologies, like just Asselberg just presented the way of thinking of nomads of Central Asia. This can be some of foundations of the new university that will emerge in the IAUP.
Вопрос по глубине заставил мне рот открыть и думать. И уровень вот вопросов, скажем, из таких стран, областей, которые раньше никогда не были известны своими университетами, своими студентами, становится вот так. Поэтому для меня, как для преподавателей, для любящих людей, человека и студентов, для меня это просто аллилуйя. Я очень рад.